Good morning, everyone. David Paul speaking. It's 15th of May. It's about 20 past 11 in the morning. The London session well underway. Glad to report that the FTSE up 70 points so far today. So the situation at the close on Thursday night in the UK, not good. 3 red lights. The short-term trend of the London market is down. The underlying trend is down. And we've still got a confirmed up in place, so a very mixed trend situation. And the advice is quite clear, folks. VectorVest does not advocate buying any stocks at this time. So let's have a look at the trends on the marketplace. And I think I've got the VectorVest composite open. There's the VectorVest composite of the UK. And I've put up the DEW market timing model. That's the market timing model that I've been following. It's a medium-term market timing model. And if I blow this up a little bit, we can see we got that sell signal at the start of February, on the 24th of February there. And we got a buy signal on the 7th of April. And that buy signal is still current. Although it's certainly not a day to buy stocks based on the advice on the front page of VectorVest. So we got a bounce here, and that bounce, I think, as you can see, we've got a support line that technicians will be having a look at. This is this support line, which is evident in both the UK market and in the US market. So this support level, incredibly important indeed. I think that if for example, we have a bad day today, and anything can happen when the Americans open, of course, then there'll be a DEW down signal, and then I'll have to look very carefully at those shares that I'm holding. At the moment, I'm still holding all of the shares that I spoke about in the last briefing, and I'll make a decision on those if the DEW turns down. If we do get a sell signal and we break these lows, then I think that we're probably fairly quickly will pull back to probably a 50% retracement of the move up since the lows towards the end of March. I don't think we'll take those lows out, but I think that we'll come back, and that you need to manage the stop losses and the positions that you're holding very carefully indeed. Remember, I always have emphasized that any buying in this area was speculative and aggressive, and only suitable for those people that have got experience in managing risk and position sizing. So let's have a look at the American market. And the American market, of course, had a really good afternoon after the London market closed. Situation not quite as in our face as the UK market. It turned around. We still got everything is still down. Got a down. The short-term trend is down. The longer-term trend is down, and we got a confirmed down. VectorVest does not advocate buying stocks at this time. So the only question we have is what are we going to do with the shares that we've got. So no more purchases at this time. So again, I've got the VectorVest composite of the US market up, and that's it, folks. As you can see, buy-sell ratio well under 0.5, in fact 0.38. The MTI is below 1, saying the underlying trend is down, and the only measure of the market that is still up is the DEW, and that turned up on the 6th, one day before the UK, on the 6th of April. But again, we've got this situation, folks, where a bit more screen space here, take these off, and as you can see that if I draw a freehand line here, that this old high became support once and support again, and yesterday afternoon it went right down. And for those of you that are Fibonacci analysts, the low of yesterday was in fact a 78% retracement of that move up, and this pullback, and any of you who have done my precision swing trading course should in fact note that that pullback in fact was what an analyst of yesteryear, a guy called Richard Wyckoff, would have called a spring. So this candle pattern, as many of you will know, has got a hammer-like tendency. On the S&P, it's actually more pronounced than this, and it actually charted on the S&P what old-time analysts used to call a gap and snap. It actually gapped down and then reversed. So this is positive, folks, and we're going to see this afternoon when the market opens as to whether this momentum can be maintained. The DEW is still up, and until that changes, then I'll hold those few positions that I've got in the USA market. So this level, ladies and gentlemen, not a day to be buying any stocks, not a day to be buying any stocks. Onto the front page of VectorVest, both in the UK and the USA, says yes, buy some stocks, but nevertheless, a vital level to hold. And if this level should in fact go, then I would expect that both markets either side of the pond will pull back to somewhere around a 50 to 62% retracement of the run-up since March. So you need to be very careful about that, because in those aggressive positions that you've got, that's in fact going to you're going to suffer a bit of blood there. So just be very careful about those. I hope you found this helped. A critical day in markets. If this support can hold, then we can actually do very well from here. Bye-bye.